So we've got a tight schedule so you can enjoy time with each other as much as possible. And it's a real pleasure to introduce your valedictorian of H.L.S. 6. Natalie Chambers, congratulations. This is an honor bestowed upon you by your classmates. And I am somewhat reluctant to pass the microphone over to you, wondering what you will say, but I guess I have to do it.
Okay.
Natalie, keep it really close to you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm just mic testing right now. Can someone at the back hear me really well? Great. Sorry, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me. So, what a lovely day it's been today, celebrating our accomplishments with you and all of our friends and family who are perhaps just thrilled it's over and now getting reacquainted. I want to say a big congratulations to my fellow graduates. We truly did it. And of course, yes, round of applause. I'm very proud of each and one of you, and I want to also give a big shout out to Nilofer, Melissa, and Karen, who couldn't be here with us this evening. Now, this milestone achievement would not have been possible without the support of our respective communities of care, to whom we all owe a tremendous debt of gratitude. So thank you to each one of you. Personally, I want to honor my husband, David, who supported me through this entire journey, my sister-in-law in the back, Ruth, and my dear friend Ezra, who helped our family while I traveled. We could not have done this without them. My daughters, Tierney and Cadence, who are my inspiration. And our gathering here highlights the diversity of the cultures that unite us, and invites reflection upon the legacy that brought us to these historically rich and meaningful lands. For thousands of years, this land has been traditionally inhabited by the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, the Mississaugas of the Credit, and today this meeting place still remains home to many indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. And so we're grateful for the opportunity to have studied here. I also want to extend acknowledgements to all of our international hosts in San Francisco, United States, the Republic of Singapore, London, England, São Paulo, Brazil, and sincere thanks to everyone who welcomed and accommodated us as Rotman students. It is a tremendous privilege to now reflect on our journey. Over the past 18 months, looking back to October 2023, I felt an immense sense of pride and honor to be part of Rotman's GEMBA-HLS 6 cohort class of 2025. However, I must admit, despite my joy and anticipation, there were moments when I felt somewhat insignificant among such accomplished and remarkable colleagues. However, your warmth and realness drew me in, giving me the sense that I truly belonged. Amid self-doubt, you can imagine my surprise that after only 2 weeks together, you nominated me as your class representative. And I must share, it has been an honor to serve you. I'd love to highlight how strong the bonds of support we formed during the program, literally forged around a Millcroft bonfire. This support became a vital lifeline that enriched our experience throughout the program. Brian, you may recall our recent discussion about the program secret sauce, which you alluded to earlier, that you hand-selected all of us, which is true, that assessment is accurate. But I believe from the students' perspective, the connections among us may be our secret sauce. And we learned so much that was truly transformative. This program wove value into everything we did, from the coursework to eye-opening site visits, to class reflections and discussions with industry experts, all of which were indispensable. The inspirational talks challenged us and provided practical tools for addressing significant issues while also instilling hope for a better future amidst ongoing local and global health system challenges. Meanwhile, many of us faced various challenges during the program, personal, professional, national. Yet, despite these difficulties, we found ways to support and care for one another. So thank you for the various ways we supported each other. Speaking more personally, each of you in your own way, whether you realize it or not, helped strengthen my own well-being as I coped with my own challenges. I also found experiencing adversity deepened my ability to care. So as we reflect, I'd like to share a few insights that I hope you'll find valuable on your journey and invite you to embrace a simple framework representing what care could mean for each of us. I've summarized my reflections into the acronym CARE, C-A-R-E. C, it has 4 elements: C for compassion, A for advocacy, R for resilience, and E for excellence. These values, I'm sure, have already guided our lives and our careers, helping us navigate various clinical, economic, political, and other obstacles, enabling us to persevere despite the odds. Compassion, though, extends beyond feeling empathy to taking tangible action to help alleviate the suffering of others. In other words, don't do nothing. Advocacy. Experiencing adversity, witnessing suffering, recognizing that improvements are possible, drives our passion for advocacy. Everyone can contribute meaningfully to positively impact local and globally if we engage. In other words, do something. Resilience, the ability to bounce back and adapt positively to challenging experiences. Like purified gold emerging from fire, it's the gift we retain after surviving a storm. Excellence, pursuing better, demanding more from ourselves, our leaders, our country, our world. It involves refusing to accept the status quo and instead striving for higher levels of performance and optimization. I saw exemplars of all of these traits in each one of you. I want to start with highlighting the Rotman Program and Career Support Team, Lars, Bettu, Katie, Rosemary, who shared with us, no longer with us, Brian, our wonderful faculty. Your professionalism and attention to detail has truly made a difference in the success of this program. You know we love you guys. We appreciate you lots. Give them a hand for sure. My study partners, Rose, Michael, Emin, Kyle, Jessica, Donnie. Despite our varied time zones, we found ways to get our coursework done, even though sometimes in the nick of time, right? We got it done. Exemplars of advocacy, like Jessica, highlighting physician shortage in Northern Ontario, or Sharon, revolutionizing youth mental health in Nova Scotia, and including innovative startups on the way, from Daphne and Michael, for example. In my assigned groups, I enjoyed collaborating with David, Karen, George, Sonia, first half of the program, then Kyle, Fazan, Rachel, and Karen in the second half of the program. Your energy, passion, creativity, and kindness were infectious. Rachel, Jessica, Melissa, Teresa, I enjoyed our conversations over high tea. To the Samba crew, Sonia, Rachel, Michael, and myself, the Rio scenario was truly unforgettable, and I'm excited and looking forward to our Module 7 travels. Don't let me down, guys. We have to plan those trips. Donnie, I'll always appreciate your ability to snooze and then immediately arouse with deep, thoughtful questions. And Vatsal, thank you for those those samples of your family's delicious chai recipe with its bold, spicy flavor. If your mom approves, I'd love to have the recipe. Having you, Marcus, as my accountability partner made for enjoyable trips and site visits. And since being paired up, we were never off target. We never got in trouble with Lars. And to my capstone team, Kristen and Nilofer, I'm so proud of our women's health solution, and I look forward to our future of our project. Now, each one of us, staff, students, faculty, we all created a sense of belonging in the program, and among each other, we had safe spaces. Someone told me today it's a safe space, Natalie, you can do this. And we were able to share our cultures, diverse perspectives, and most importantly, we were able to share our faith. And faith has been a source of strength to help me navigate challenges over the past 2 years. I'm also very grateful for God's faithfulness, provision, and protection. As the most traveled GEMBA-HLS cohort to date, completing 6 modules across 5 countries, 4 continents, myself covering over 42,000 air miles, and despite traveling dangerous skies, we always arrive safely. Finally, the highlight has been all of you. All of you, yes, you guys, my accomplished friends. Your contributions have been invaluable as we co-created our corporate learning experiences. I'm sure you'd all agree that being in each other's presence motivated us to aspire to be better. So what's next? Where do we go from here? Many of us may be unsure about which path or opportunity to pursue. But regardless of where we end up, I want to reassure you that within you, you have everything you need to accomplish great things. Having completed this program, we now have a toolkit of resources and a network of support as we move forward. In line with my patent-pending CARE framework, throughout this program, we have been C, challenged, A, activated, and now we are ready to execute with care, compassion, advocacy, resilience, and excellence. I also believe the care that united us throughout this program can also be the driving force behind our continued connection to preserve what we have built over the past 18 months. Thank you for the trust you've placed in me as your class rep and class valedictorian. It's been a pleasure and an honor. I look forward to our future endeavors because when we care, we will change the world.
Thank you, Natalie. That was really wonderful. Thank you.